This is Ian. This is my thought of the old Sheepdog Concept conversation we've got going on YouTube now. Here's my take on it. Are you a sheep or are you a sheepdog? Well, my thoughts are situational thoughts. Where are you? What's the scenario? Are you armed? Are you unarmed? What do you have for arms? 2 of them. What do you think you ought to do in a situation where your services of protection are needed? Okay, my thoughts here, they vary on the situation, and they vary case to case. You know, same concept, situation. There's a lot of YouTubers on, making videos now about the sheepdog concept and how they would take it, how they wouldn't take it. Well, I just want to give you my opinion. I don't have a concealed carry, okay? But I do carry firearms in my vehicle, around my house, and anywhere I can openly. If the situation arises and I need to take action on my part with a firearm or whatever whatever the protection need to be, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take it. And like I mentioned just a little bit ago, it's all situational. Say I'm in a mall and in this mall I'm shopping with my wife. She's in one side of the store, say in Dillard's down here, and I'm in Sears on the opposite side of the mall. Notice those stores, if they're in a mall, they're always opposite. So think about this. I'm in a store across the mall. She's in her store. And suddenly I hear gunshots. And if you think about it, when you're out shooting outside, you can hear gunshots forever. You can usually typically depict the, somewhat region they're coming from. The area. Well, where I live in the country. Okay, now we're thinking in a mall. What do you see and hear in the mall? You see a lot of people, and you hear a lot of people screaming, talking. It's a rather noisy environment. Well, now you hear gunshots. People are now screaming, yelling, running around like idiots. Where are these gunshots coming from? Okay, like I said, I'm in Sears, she's in Dillard's, complete opposite side of the mall. I don't see the shooter. I'm going to risk my life my body, to go find my wife. Maybe it's not always the best choice, but she's my life. Like, she's everything to me. I am not going to not risk my life for her. So I'm going to go across the store and have the possibility of crossing paths with this retarded active shooter. Okay? Say I were to be carrying a firearm. I don't see this shooter, but I have to get across the store. I'm going to fucking utilize it if I have to. If I cross the store and I see the shooter, I'm going to utilize my firearm. If he's within distance of me and I can get protection, I'm going to use it. then if I don't see him, I'm going to get to my wife, get the hell out of the mall. But say we're walking down the mall walkway together, we hear a shooter. Or gunshots. You can't hear a shooter, but you can hear the gunshots. Whatever it be. And there's an exit. If I know I'm hearing gunshots, or what sounds like a gunshot, chances are I'm going to be going towards that exit as soon as possible with her. Now, flip this around a little bit more. Or we're walking down the walkway. Say it's a T intersection. This is the front door. Sears is behind me. Dillard's is in front of me. We're planning on going to Dillard's together. These are just some popular stores around here. I'm sure you have them too. Just I'm using it for reference. You're getting ready to walk through the entranceway, the T. And in comes somebody shooting a firearm. That's you. Or in your general direction, at people in and around you. You can bet my ass, bet your ass, that if I am carrying, I am going to engage that shooter. Sheepdog. I'm going to take control of the situation, whether it be somebody else there or not. See, they always say it's a sticky situation, really, because what I want to do and what I should do are two different things. So, I don't know. It's really just play-by-play situation. And seeing out on YouTube, there's a lot of people talking about their past and stuff they've done being a sheepdog. And how now, 15, 20 years later, or 10 years, whatever it be, they're wishing they would have took a different situation. Some good YouTubers talking about this. Well, the thing is a situational thing. It's a time being. If I'm in a store and some guy is beating the shit out of his wife or some random chick that I don't know, hell yes, I'm going to go and engage that person and beat the shit out of him. Because you don't hit a fucking woman. It's just all situational. I mean, it can be a scary situation if you don't handle it right. Say you're carrying a firearm. You're in that store. The guy is beating the shit out of his wife. And you get in a brawl with this guy. You're going at it. And he pulls your firearm on you. What are you going to do now? I want to wrestle that bitch away. Because it's my firearm. You don't touch my shit. It's my investment. But then again, what do you do? It's all situational. I'm just tired of watching these YouTubers, which I love watching these guys. Most of them I watch all the time. The Yankee Marshall Guns and Gear, Matt over there, Never Enough Ammo. All these guys, I mean, it's all situational. It's going to vary from situation. You can't sit there and tell me you're sitting in a Red Lobster, carrying your gun, somebody starts shooting, and you're just going to automatically leave. If you are carrying a firearm, you train with the same concept I do. You train mentally or physically out in the range for somebody to come in and attack you. You can't sit there and tell me that you are automatically going to leave. If you have a situation, the nice way to be able to leave, good concept. But what are the chances of other people carrying in that restaurant? Unless you're at a freaking national carry day and you know everybody else is carrying. But why can't you take that chance of being the person to stop the shooter? It's all situational is how I look at it. I don't understand why you wouldn't. Right? I do understand why you would. I mean, like I said, in the mall, you hear shots, you don't see anything, so you leave. But next situations that you hear shots, you see the shooter. Why would you leave and try to make yourself another statistic? Beats me. I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna put myself out there and be a fucking target for this dude. I'm probably gonna be hiding behind some barrier and probably engaging this guy. It's just my own personal opinion. Take it as it is. Like I said, it's situational. Don't get me wrong, everybody else on YouTube has their own opinion, has some great thoughts. Whether they think mine are the same, good or not, I don't know. But it all comes down to whatever it be. The situation. Definitely situational awareness. So, it's Ian checking out. Get out and shoot a lot. I don't get to, sadly, because I've moved to the city, or a small city of about 40,000 people, so I don't get to go out. There's nowhere to shoot around here. Anyways, there it is. My thoughts. Have fun. Shoot straight. Have fun.